Testing, testing. Good day. I'm just waiting for Kaylee and then we will commence. So this is an example. I've already explained to Kaylee. So yeah, I accidentally play it in this video, Justin. I accidentally go onto the page a bit on this on this video. Oh bless, man! It's so sad to witness, isn't it? It's just this is the way it just had to be. It just didn't have to be, but this is the way. I don't know how you put it into words what is occurring. It's just yeah, I think Kaylee's going to play it as well later, probably. Yeah, she's going to go through them, but I'll play it as well.
Hey, this is Alex Jones of Castle Corbenek. This is a message.
Lovely garden, eh? I mean, what can I say? It's just a lovely garden. And it's scary to think what events, what satanic situations have happened in and around this place. 44, what's it called? Hamilton, is it? Hamilton Road.
Hey, this is Alex Jones of Castle Corbenek. This is a message for UGS Common Law Church Limited and also their director, Kaylee Ionev. First of all, you're using our logo without our consent in your marketing campaigns. We wish you to stop this immediately and take down any content where you have been using our logo without our consent. Secondly, you have been collecting data upon me personally, my photograph, my mobile number, my addresses, and also that of Castle Corbenek. You don't have the right to collect personal information on my company or me, specifically to use it in the malicious way you have been, which is basically stalking and harassment. And that is the basis of why we're going to be taking you to court for the Data Protection Act 2018 and the GDPR. Your registration office, there's a question mark over that. I mean, is that your correct registration office? If you've been telling Company House a lie about your registration office, then that's illegal. And you should change that to the more appropriate registration office for your company. You also should be telling HMRC if you are trading, and it does.
Do I need to pause this and comment every now and then for content reasons? Yeah, I think this is a lovely garden. I really want to go there and be in that garden. It just looks so lovely. And your lovely videos, Justin, apart from the one today, obviously, for the reasons. I'll just pretend it was just the vegetable box and your wine. And I'll pretend that that's vegan wine as well. I don't know for sure, but I imagine it is. And they did look the most respectful of quality intention of things that you got of all things. But yeah, these things are an unfortunate habit which humans have. We've brutalized the world with these practices of. Anyway, carry on, Alex.
Seem that because you are promoting products of third-party companies and you have a Monzo business bank account, that looks like you are trading, whether it is for your company or through another business. But have you told HMRC? Have you registered as a self-employed person to HMRC? Have you told the people that are paying you benefits? All of this we are going to be following up. When we take you to court, that's going to become a millstone around your neck for your company, because once we have a judgment.
I mean, it's just so satanic to use that term. The millstone is the one verse in the Bible about child abuse. It's just absolutely. Well, I don't know if there's possibly more. I'm not sure, but that's the well known, well quoted one, or repeated or whatever. Yeah, his picture is in the newspaper for the game, the Aquila, whatever it's Aquila. I don't know if I actually made a clip. I'm gonna play it now. Actually, I didn't want to. I didn't do it before because it was just too immature. But I made this thing. Oh, it's so. Oh, wait a sec. How do I get off this one? I made this. I have to just play it so I don't give it away. Um, One moment. Oh, I've got the original. Oh, what have I done with it? Ah, I upload it. Okay. Okay, I'll just have to find it and finish playing this.
Judgment against you for compensation, we're not letting your company close down until we are paid as a creditor. And that would mean that you would have to every year put in accounts to Company House and HMRC, and as a director, personal annual accounts to HMRC as well. All of that will result in penalties and director disqualification, all kinds of problems for you if you do not adhere to the rules of companies. Anyway, that's it. Thank you. Hey, this is Alex Jones of Castle Corbenek. This is a message for UGS.
Notice still no comments. 7. Let's refresh. 7 likes, no comments. They're just all. Oh no,
Hey,
it's got
this
some
is
comments
Alex
now.
Jones.
8 likes. Oh, of course. DJ Matthew. Oh my god, that is long. Oh my god, there's 2 long ones. Oh, dear Satan. Dear, if DJ started his messages, dear Satan views, dear satanic views. I'll read them in a moment. Yeah, absolutely. So here's the video of where is my compilation? Okay. Okay, so I haven't uploaded it to the drive. One moment, I'm gonna have to. That's so funny. It's exactly the same length as his 54 seconds. 1 minute 54. No way, that's too weird. Well, I'm going to play this. That's a coincidence. I'm actually going to play this one then. That's a sign to play that. They're exactly 154 each. This is mad.
Games are important to people, from childhood through to old age. This has always been the case, as archaeology reminds us. In the mid-1st century AD, a man died. The people who loved him buried him in this grave at Stanway near Colchester. They placed many important objects in his grave. These objects ranged from the tools he used for his work, possibly as a doctor, to ceramic vessels for eating and drinking, and other important personal items. Nestled amongst these goods was a game board with blue and white glass counters laid out as though in play. Archaeologists don't know exactly what game was played on this board, but they know it was something important to the man and his community. This game board and 26 glass counters may have been one of the man's prized possessions in life, something he played on with friends, family, or even bedbound patients. Perhaps they were included in his grave so that he could keep playing in the afterlife, or maybe they were included because the living wanted to show their appreciation of the man with a precious gift. The glass counters would have been valuable at the time. Maybe his friends played one last game with him as part of the burial ritual. Games connect us all, old friends, new friends, young, old, and everyone in between, through time and space and across cultures. How do you think the man's game was played? And what do you think it meant to him and the people around him? Are games still important today? And what do they mean to you?
Are you ready for my production? I don't know if any of you will recognise this.
I'll just try one of them. Aquila. Is Aquila the word that means eagle?
That's right. Try not to move anything on the ground, please. You might disturb some vital clue, and we wouldn't want that, would we?
Absolutely not.
I wonder what they're up to. There's something basically dishonest about boys, isn't there? I mean, as far as I can see, they seem to operate their entire lives on a system of evasions, half-truths, and downright lies. I wonder when they grow out of it. A lot of them.
Ready?
Ready.
Right. Jeff, what are you doing, Jeff? I just thought it might be more interesting this way. Interesting? For goodness sake, you can't go anywhere like this. Jeff, turn us back.
Aquila. Yeah, so it's actually, yeah, that was so funny. That was like 1 minute 54. I made that from this. This is the original.
Good. Good. So, why the screams? Didn't touch anything. Nothing, honestly.
Happened to them, Rick?
But anyway, you get the idea.
Yeah.
It's a cool kids program called Aquila. Absolutely.
That kind of sucks. That kind of sucks because I really wanted to do it on TikTok also. I was really excited. I don't know how to put the device. Come on, you fucking piece of shit, Android. Pieces of shit. Who made the fucking phone? Sorry. I get annoyed with stupid devices. I hope it's okay. I hope it's okay, okay? I hope the sound is good. If not, I'll end it and I'll just do YouTube for now today. We'll do it again another day on TikTok. Does it sound better now? It's really bad when I can't show you content to my preschoolers because of your filthy mouth. Yeah. Fucky, fucky, fuck, 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 fuck.
Yeah, it's one of those ones. He's got a certain audience, and language is his way of releasing the attention. People do use swear words in different contexts, and different people have different in perspectives on what should be acceptable. And I would like to tell some people to not swear in certain circumstances and listen to. There was a boy listening to some certain music, and it was saying about this and that, and it was really not inappropriate. And I made a hint towards it. It was just where I was with a group of people in a particular setting the other week, and I'm friendly with the parents and everything. I didn't make it point to them specifically, but I will more and more try and nudge the point. Regarding this comment, Clyde, so if you don't have an issue, so the point is it's not about the children. This isn't about those children's particular scenario uniquely. This is about a paedophile ring. So any evidence from anybody that can be used is it's just a fortunate event that those two children, obviously their care and their well-being is of utmost importance. Though regarding disclosure which has already occurred, this is regarding a safety issue of children that are still in the situation in various situations. So you keep bringing it back to these two children and their wishes. It has almost, I would say, in that their it's irrelevant. It's almost totally irrelevant. Other than I want the best for them, and I want to I aim and I almost vouch. I would say I endeavour, and I'd say vouch to return them and their mother to a safe place where they can heal and be together. Exactly. So what's this one about? The swearing. One sec. Yeah. Okay. Should I read it for people who aren't who can't read or aren't looking at the screen? I hate swearing when it's not necessary, and I know I've developed the habit over my life growing up in Dagenham, ending up on YouTube and passing through Israel. I've heard every bad word going. Bless. And sarcasm as well. You're definitely expert in sarcasm. Oh dear. And what's he calling? Is he calling us cold for our? Oh, it's there's so much comments to go. So many comments. Okay, should I read it out? No, it's just you're just being an idiot, Clyde. Bless you. You're flapping. You're desperate. You're constantly just on the alert for me or Kaylee going live. Or do you hound Gary Waterman anymore? Has he got his own bunch of trolls? He's got Chartel over there. He's got I know you told him that I'm working with Sonia Poulton or supporting Sonia Poulton or something because you are silly. Okay, let's just play this video. So this video is really great. So he gets this woman from England and she just comes up with every deflection. Bless her.
Fuck. I can take fuck all day long. Audio's still coming to the back of the phone.
What kind of questions are you asking?
It's just about animals. You want to have a conversation?
A short one.
A short one? How long you got?
5 minutes?
5 minutes? Okay. Are you okay being live?
Yeah, let's
Okay,
go.
okay. You want to come here for the interview? What's your name?
Robina.
Jeff, nice to meet you, Rubina.
Nice to meet you, Simon Hazel. Sorry.
No worries. We're also
Yeah.
Where are you from?
I'm from the UK originally.
Do you live here in Amsterdam?
Yeah.
So I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals. How do you feel about animals?
Animals good.
Good.
I like animals.
Do you think we should treat animals like objects or should we treat them like individuals?
I don't think we should treat them like objects. We should care for them.
We should care for them.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think animals are individuals?
They have their own individual personality, that's for sure.
Yeah. Yeah. So are they individuals? I'm sorry.
I guess you could say that they are individuals.
Why wouldn't you, right? We're animals too,
They
right?
have feelings.
Yeah, they have feelings, they have emotions, they have thoughts, they have
Yes.
everything that makes an individual essentially. Do you think it's okay then to treat animals like objects, or should we say no?
We should treat them with care that they deserve.
Okay.
Sure.
Do you think that, for example, when we choose to farm animals, are we treating them with the care that they deserve?
I think some people do. Not everybody does.
Okay. So do you think that a cow deserves to have their throats cut, or is that the care that they deserve?
I think that we have bred them for that purpose.
Does that mean
But
that's already? Do you think it's caring for somebody to breed them for the purpose of killing them for a product we don't need?
Well, I would say that I didn't create the world. I didn't create how we do things in the world.
No, but what's your moral stance on this?
Can I answer?
Sure.
I didn't create the world. There are a lot of things wrong with it. There are some things that are right with it. It's hard to live in the world and make change as an individual. If there are some things I don't agree with as a person, as an individual, I don't have the power to change them.
Do you think it's right to treat the animals?
But we are here, for instance, because your entire family tree, going back to as far back as it goes, is here because they've eaten meat.
Oh no, probably not. No. Well, they're here for eating meat just as much as they're here for
No.
probably abusing some women somewhere down the lineage doesn't mean that abusing women is okay, right? Just because it happened down the lineage somewhere there.
But there are animals that eat other animals.
Yeah, sure, but
That's
we're
not
ones who
right.
have alternatives. Yeah, but we're the ones who have alternatives.
We could have a choice, yes.
Yeah, we
Not that I should have to explain anything to you, Clyde, but I did actually, when I become very dedicated to it for the time being, when other things were playing out their own situations, I'd say around 2022, 23, when Kaylee was closing certain, finalising certain things that needed doing around YouTube before my return. I went and did twice a week. I went to London twice a week, often. Sometimes it was once a week. But it was, what days was it again? It was definitely once a week. From memory, it was twice a week. I can't remember what days. I think it might have been Tuesday and Thursday. I'm lost. I can't remember now, but I'm sure from memory it was twice a week. Either way, it was at least once a week, sometimes twice, to London for potentially over 2 years. I can't remember now. It was a mix. It was very turbulent and traumatic in many different ways. Part of it my own lack of emotional capacity caused. But so anyway, went to London for these events, for these animal rights events, up to twice a week for potentially over 2 years. I didn't just hold billboards, I held multiple billboards, gave out leaflets, shouted, went on the megaphone sometimes. Just was there, the presence, supported vegan outlets, up and coming things, went to the odd art gallery. You're such a moron, Clyde. You're such a moron.
we do have
But
it.
there is a lot. You have to look at the whole picture, not just a small section of it.
Like, what's the whole picture?
The whole picture would be to look at every animal in the kingdom that eats meat.
Oh, so let's not take responsibility for our own
No,
choices.
no,
Let's look at what all the other
no,
animals
no.
are doing and point at them whenever somebody says,
No, what I'm
what's our
saying
responsibility
is
in the matter?
you have to look at the whole thing
Yeah.
to see what's wrong with the whole thing.
Wait, which other animals bring animals into existence for the sole purpose of exploiting them to death and then forcing them into gas chambers for a product they don't actually need?
I understand that you feel passionate about animals, and I do.
I think you're kind of allergic to my questions because every question that I ask you, you're touching it.
I'm not judging it. I'm just you're interviewing me because you want my opinions.
Yeah, but you haven't answered any of the opinions on the things that I asked you. For example, I asked you, is it right or is it wrong that we do this to animals? And you just said other animals do it. Well, I'm asking you, is it right or is it wrong that we do this to animals?
Look at the treatment of animals by everything living on the planet.
And is it right or is it wrong that we do this to animals?
And if it's cruel, then it is wrong. But how do you get everybody in the world to stop doing that?
Well, I can only ask you to stop, which would mean at least 100 animals each year no longer get exploited to death. Right?
That's fine.
Is that nothing?
I do.
100 individuals to not be put in gas chambers.
Yeah. But if you
Brought into existence only to
you
be.
have to ask everybody to do
Why
it.
do I have to ask everyone to do it?
Because if you want change, that's what happens when
Wait,
change happens.
Can we both acknowledge that injustice happens in the world regardless?
There is. So you want to do, how do we change all the bad in the world?
No. I'm not even saying that. But for instance, if I'm somewhere on the street and I'm trying to stop a killer from killing, and the killer tells me, well, you have to stop all the killings in the world, otherwise I won't stop. That's kind of ridiculous, isn't it?
No, it's
Like,
not.
I'm telling you, it doesn't matter what everyone else is doing. You're still the one there's 100 animals out there.
No.
There are 100 animals out there that have your name on them, and they're exploited to death specifically because of your choice.
Me.
But you eat dairy products, right?
No,
You don't eat eggs, dairy products,
No.
none of that. So you don't consume any animal products.
I don't at the moment, no.
Okay, not at the moment, or do you do it once a month?
I have a very severe medical condition, which means I can't touch certain foods.
Okay, so you don't consume any animal products.
I don't.
You only eat plant-based. Okay, do you wear leather or anything like that?
I can't say for sure that I've never bought leather in my life. I've bought leather shoes.
Do you think you should ever buy leather again?
If I may buy leather again, but if there was no leather available to buy, then nobody would buy it. So what I'm saying is,
So why would you buy leather knowing that that's somebody's skin?
You-
So some
Grant, when you see the comments on Ricky Dearman's YouTube channel, have you been on his channel recently? I don't think you'll be surprised at the fact that he's doing it. Where are we? They're almost as ridiculous as DJ Darkside's. Let's your best bet is to get her banned from the internet if she does pull that, and see if there any legal cloak you could throw around it by saying, well, if she's not responsible for her actions and she's doing things every time, GN instead of NG, doing things that are a danger to other people and you and whoever else that is being targeted, she is not responsible for that. The sake of safeguarding, I propose instill a internet ban for her, as it's the root cause of all this THSI, all this and causing GN again me a lot of problems. She's not taken or won't take any responsibility for her actions and claims she's not well. Therefore, I propose with an extra E an internet ban injunction to stop further harm to herself and to others. Anyway, you get the idea. Here's Ricky Dearman's. And I don't want to, you know, they've put themselves out here for this. I'm not trying to I'm not just being nasty for the sake of it. So this is the main one that he writes, that he keeps copying and pasting everywhere. We've gone over that one a few times, so I don't know if shall I read some of that, just to get an idea of his mental state. There's things that he says that he says things like he knows where Jesus is. He knows that Jesus is coming back. That he can't tell us where. Jesus has already come back, but he can't tell us where. He says that he spent time with God recently, twice actually in the past 2 weeks at the time. I'll just catch up on your comments a moment. Oh yeah, you've seen them. I can't put your comments on the screen, Grant, because that term that you're using to emphasize his name was one of the only things that out of the charges that I got. 140 posts, 138 of them were innocent on giving out the details of him, the allegations against him, the children's names, the locations, the teachers, and everything else. And it was only one thing that I didn't have the emotional capacity to substantiate regarding bringing the evidence that there is what I have regarding his mother, the allegations of his mother. And then the other one was that term you're using there. So I can't be seen as promoting that. But yeah, no, it's free speech. Everyone you've got good reason to. And I just shared a post from somebody, a Canadian, Kane Slater, that's got some excellent material, got a good playlist up still, with some clips of the children. And he made a post, and I just shared it way back when. And the other charge, I was totally innocent on giving out leaflets. I reckon up to a couple of thousand altogether, but this was particularly 50 that I took to the church synod in Westminster. It was a specific event around that, a synod event, which synod gathering, whatever you call it. So it just means a Church of England coming together, synod. And and I was innocent on that charge. One of the solicitors or lawyers, whatever you want to call them, for the ICSA, the Independent Inquiries Child Sexual Abuse. There was two. Richard Scorer almost looks like sorcerer, but it's Scorer, and David Green, I think it is, and they both made testimonies against me separately in my trial and in my appeal trial, one of them in each one, and they both just lied. Green's wasn't as, it was more like didn't seem as maliciously. It seemed like he had been kind of hoodwinked into it, or he's been blackmailed or something. I'm not really sure. But Richard Scorer just lied that I called him a paedophile. But all I said was that he would covering up paedophilia because he chucked out of all the 50 that I gave out, everyone was happy to receive them except from Richard Scorer, the solicitor there. The other one wasn't there, I think, on that day. Was he? I think he was actually. And Richard Scorer is the only one that dropped the leaflet as I gave it to him. The one solicitor for the actual independent inquiry, child sexual abuse, he refused to take let go of the leaflet as I gave it to him. Whereas all the other reverend church people and that, they all took the leaflet and that, but I don't know who was and wasn't involved. Yeah. It's very, very disturbing. Very sad. Very sad. He's multiple personality disorders and various different, denial, acting, but it's just very arrogant. So I haven't been reading the comments for ages. What's Wallace replying to? Considering you claim to care about animals so much, your empathy regarding those children and their father. Oh, you wrote there wrong. You don't usually make grammatical errors, clever Clyde. Clearly shows you are full of shit, and your compassion is clearly an act. I don't think so. But he comes this Chip. He comes up with the most amazing example to make his point here.
Somebody has to be killed to get that.
What I'm trying to give my opinion, because that's what you want, is that if you're going to stop something, you need to stop it completely, not just
Not necessarily.
So,
No, that's a nirvana. That's a nirvana fallacy. It's a logical fallacy that implies that you cannot make incremental steps towards being right. The only way to do it right is to either stop at all.
Why do you have governmental policy? Governmental policy means that everybody has to abide by those. You can change policy.
Do we have governmental policy about cheating on your partner?
No, we don't.
Should I stop cheating on my partner?
But you can get a lawyer for that, can't
Should
you?
I stop cheating on my
Go
partner?
to court.
Should I stop cheating on my
Your
partner?
relationship with your partner is not my business.
Do you think it's okay for somebody to cheat on their partner?
No, there's lots of things that are not right with
And if somebody does cheat on their partner, should they only stop when everyone stops, or should they stop that?
If you're looking at the stuff that's wrong with the world, then you look at all the things. If you
So,
look at
if a person is cheating on somebody, they should say, well, might as well continue cheating because the world is
that's
fucked
not what
up.
I said.
No, okay.
That's
So
what
then,
you said. That's
so I'm-
what I said.
so then I'll ask you that again. If somebody cheats on their partner, should they only stop? Can I quickly finish? So should they only stop when everyone else stops cheating, or should they say, you know what, I should stop cheating because I'm hurting this one person.
If everybody didn't do that, there'd be less pain in the world. Do you agree?
Do you understand my question? Can you please answer my question?
What is your question?
Okay, I'll ask you yet again. It's the third time I'm asking you. I think like a proper discourse would require that you listen to my question so that I can answer it, so that you can answer it, and I can listen to your question and then answer it. I have answered every single question that you have. Can you please also answer the question that I'm asking you so that we can get somewhere, okay? Because that's the only reason why I'm asking you this question, so that we can get somewhere. Because otherwise we're only going nowhere. Okay, so the question remains the same thing. If a person is cheating on their partner, should they only stop when everyone else is going to stop, or should they stop immediately?
That's a different matter. That's about how you treat a human being.
Okay. So the question remains: if somebody's cheating on their partner, should they stop immediately? Yeah, humans are animals. So if somebody's cheating on their partner, should they stop immediately, or should they stop only when everyone else stops?
What do you think they should do?
So it's the fifth time I ask you this question and you still haven't answered.
As well, I'm interested.
I think they should stop immediately. It's pretty clearly because they're harming somebody in the process.
Right.
Okay, so if somebody's kicking a dog right now, should they stop kicking the dog only when everyone else is kicking the dog? When stops kicking dogs? No, they should stop immediately. So if somebody is demanding that animals get killed for them, should they stop only when everyone else stops, or should they stop immediately?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying that
So they should
you're
stop immediately.
asking one person, me,
Yeah.
but you should be asking more people. You should be asking.
I'm asking as many people as I can, but right now I'm with you. I'm stuck with you.
I'm sorry you stuck with me. I really am.
I'm stuck at you. I said, not with you. I'm stuck at you.
What I'm saying is, because you want my opinion on this,
Yeah.
is that yes, perhaps we shouldn't be eating meat or as much meat,
Not at all. No.
but not everybody's going to agree with you. Meat, so the people.
Not everyone agrees that women should have rights, but yet women should have
No,
rights.
of course. So how do you, if you want to make a change, what I'm saying is, how do you get everybody to stop?
By first of all asking a couple of people who can stop to stop. For example, if you seem like the type of person who's rational and can stop, so I don't see any reason why you would still continue demanding the exploitation to death of innocent animals.
I'm not demanding anything.
If you're buying animal products, whether it's leather
I'm
or
not saying
food,
you please hurt
you are-
that animal.
no, but what you're doing is when you're
The farmer who farms the
yeah, they're
animals
hurting the animals in your name
is
because you give them money to do so.
they're hurting the animals in the name of profit, not in my name.
And who's giving them profit?
Well, I'm not buying meat at the moment, so it's not me.
You're buying if you're not buying meat at the moment, it's fine. But whenever you will buy it, that's what you will do. Whenever you buy a dairy product, that's what you will do. Whenever you buy milk, eggs, cheese, all of that, that's what you will do.
But since I stopped eating meat,
Yeah.
it didn't stop cows being slaughtered. They're still being slaughtered.
Now some
They're not being
are
slaughtered in
less,
my
are
name, but
less.
they're still.
Less. Even if it's just one per year, which you may not, you cannot possibly
Still
identify.
buys the same amount of meat to put on their shelves, whether I'm eating meat or not. That
And it
doesn't
doesn't work
change.
right now. It's supply and demand. So
Yeah.
the minute that the products get emptied, that's when they order more, and they order based on the demand.
Of course.
So one person stopping creates less demand.
Doesn't stop them filling their shelves.
It doesn't stop them filling the shelves. They will fill less.
replacement orders.
Fill less or rarer. Do you understand that, right?
I do.
So that means less animals are exploited to death.
I don't think that I've saved a cow's life. I think somebody else has just bought the meat.
Hey, this is.
It doesn't work that way.
Alex
You understand that, right? Like it doesn't
Jones
work like there isn't
of
an unlimited
Gospel
amount of products out there.
Connect.
No,
If you're gonna pick up, if you leave the product on the shelf,
somebody buys it.
yeah, but if they buy it the next day, sure, they buy it the next day,
Maybe I
right?
say-
And they replenish it a day ahead. And if they continue doing this, maybe after a while they replenish it later and later, or maybe at some point they demand less because they see less
I,
products
that's what
being
I'm
used.
saying. You
And that
need to get
means
more-
that translates to less animals exploited to death. My parents had a store. I know exactly how it works. That's how it works. They demand the products based on the demand because if they don't, or if they order
I
more
know how
products,
stock replenishment
especially for
I'm an
parents.
accountant.
Okay, but if you know how stock replenishment works, why are you saying that somehow the demand will be the same if you demand less?
That just because I stopped eating meat,
Yeah.
doesn't mean that I actually saved a cow's
How do
life.
you know that?
Because if a farmer has 10 cows that he wants to take to slaughter, he's still going to take the 10 cows to slaughter.
Sure, but if the store demands 9 cows to be exploited next time, then 1 cow less will be brought into existence for the sole purpose of being exploited to death. So the farmer will then start having 9 cows, not 10, from that moment on. So you see, it trickles down and impacts it. It's simple supply and demand. I don't know why we have to debate this. It's 100 animals each year per person.
Interview and ask questions. That's why we're debating stuff.
Sure, but the question wasn't whether your impact is like, I don't know how like it is measurable, but it is not noticeable because we kill 90 billion land animals. Plus, if we count sea creatures, it's in the trillions. When I say 100 animals per year are exploited specifically for you, a large portion of that are sea creatures. Imagine in the 3 trillion animals per year, if you subtract 2 animals, it's still 3 fucking trillion. It's a lot of animals.
I think
You won't see the difference, but there is a difference because two individuals who experience life like we do are no longer exploited to death.
if you don't take the animals to the slaughter, then they won't be killed. If you don't take the animals out to sea, then they won't die. Because that's the point at where it needs to be changed.
Exactly.
But one of the problems is
So people need to stop demanding.
sorry, one of the problems is that today people have their own problems just surviving day to day.
Yeah.
And they're not going to put a cow above that.
No, they shouldn't. It's cheaper to be vegan.
But they're not going to put their cow's problems above their own. While they're trying to survive day to day. It's just not
I
going
mean,
to.
if I try to survive day to day, do you think it's justified for me to all of a sudden kick people on the street because I'm trying to survive day
I'm
to day?
just trying to point out the reality.
Yeah. Well, the reality is I speak to a lot of people. I
Yeah,
speak to
sometimes
hundreds and
it's
maybe even thousands of people per month. And I can tell you that there's almost 3 types of people. There's the type of people who refuse to believe that anything will change, right? Like you're in this category right now.
No, I'm
There's
not.
the people who take
No, you don't tell me
accountability.
what category I'm in.
They're the people who take
Because
accountability and
the
actually
category that
decide to
I'm in is
change.
I'm aware
Yeah.
that there are problems in the world, but I know that I cannot fix them all myself.
So you're in the category that I mentioned. I don't know why.
I'm
you're
not
thinking of where you are.
delusional about the problems in the world on any level.
I'm not. Did I say you're delusional? I don't know why you're taking it so.
Because you're putting me in a category.
That's it. What did I say? What was the category that I put you in?
Well, what were your 3 categories?
So you didn't listen and you got offended when I tried to put you in a category.
No, because
That's
you
the third
can't
time you don't listen.
go around saying to people, you're this, you're that.
But you proved by saying what you said afterwards, you proved that you're exactly in the category that I put you in.
Which is what category?
The category of people that when we comes to animal rights, you say that nothing will ever change.
I did not say that. At no point did I say that. Those are your words.
You did not say that nothing will change. Has this whole conversation not been about how supply and demand doesn't really change anything?
You need to
Has not this been an appeal to futility for so far?
make more people change. One person, I said, cannot change.
That's exactly what I say. One person does not impact. You're in the category that believes that one person does not make a change.
But 10 people, yes.
One person also does make a change. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. It was accidental. I was. Jesus Christ. Wow. Well, look at that, everyone. We're getting some shitty people out there. I think I'm gonna stop on TikTok because it's not working, and I don't want to deal with that right now. It's gonna deal with TikTok later. Jesus Christ, man. I have not seen anybody more triggered than this person for a while now. I have not seen a more triggered person, more like this person was a Discord person. How have we gotten a Discord person on the street? Tell me. I did not want to do Discord today. I wanted to be on the street to have proper conversations with people. Exactly the proper English on exactly, soy daddy. Exactly, don't. Exactly that. She said it was an accident. A little bit of my saliva came out of my mouth as I was speaking. You understand? That's what happened. And she got super offended by that. As if I did it on purpose, brother. Jesus Christ. Type of person who gets offended by everything. Only 10 people can make a change. And also, I don't want to be the 10th person. Yeah. I'm just gonna.
The point was, Clyde, is that the logic of an individual not being able to make a difference. That's what she wouldn't acknowledge. She is saying that it needs to be a total government policy the world, everyone in the world needs to change for something to change or something. So it's just that was the point I was highlighting.
Tell
And
people how it is.
This next person's pretty it's yeah, he's having one of those days, bless.
I think that's respectful towards people. Respect means not lying to them.
And it's people like this that go gym and work out like crazy and don't work on things like the Hampstead case. That I made an ultimatum in my life, and I've got a lot of people to kind of somewhat. It's I might as well start now, really, because I'm looking forward to the opportunity where I get to apologise to how I've been with people on a relative level. And obviously my hypocrisy regarding certain things that I was consuming or acting like, which oppose my other maybe more righteous positions, etc., or my other virtuous and selfless choices and behaviours and do it, I'm working on. So I used to have I had an ultimatum. I've shut out loads and loads of people over the years, and actually it had been a bit abrupt with people at times regarding. So I just pinched my shoulder. Just got to send love to my shoulder. I got a really tense. My knee's just about healed, Kaylee, but I just did something to my lower shoulder blade, which I've not done for. I don't know if I've ever had this pain here, but anyway. So yeah, everyone's gone now from the live if the numbers are correct, but. Just for those who, just for practicing myself. So anyway, my ultimate mating was people either had to be working on the Hampstead case or be vegan. Otherwise, I could not associate with them. I could not give them the time of day. And that happened quite a lot of times. And yeah, that's it basically. But we'll just continue playing this for now. Can't cope. No, you're so irrational and so dishonest. He used the example of should you not cheat on your wife or partner, whatever, for the fact that other people, not everyone in the world isn't doing it. Should everyone in the world have to not do it before? He pointed out an illogical reasoning of her idea. Oh, good on ya. Thank you, darling.
What's your age? I'm 39. Why vegan so aggressive and mad? I'm not aggressive and I'm not mad. And I'm not vegan, probably. I mean, most people say I'm not, so I don't know what you mean. I'm a scientist. Being fat on my show should be an honor. Better, that's funny. If you're vegan curious, check out Animal Justice for anyone. Yes. Yeah, I'll see what I do with TikTok with this whole situation. I have to practice it at home and see how you care this much about trans every day. They are cool as F. So we can prosecute everyone in them in there. That'd be amazing. But you know what?
It's a hard question.
Is it?
It's a very hard question because we have needs, but
you see, it's interesting because when I pose this hypothetical example with a
Yes.
dog, I can also say that I need to work out because for a healthy life, you do need to work
Yes.
out, right? But it's so clear to us that we have an alternative in that situation, and it seems so absurd to do it.
Been done with them, or change my mentality, my point of view about it, and maybe just trying to sharing with the other people like you do.
Yeah,
I mean, just sitting, like stand in the streets and like have a discussion with other people.
I suppose.
Yeah. Do you think you need to do that?
No, not necessarily.
No. Okay. So then my question is, instead of whatever happened in the past, do you think you need to change and no longer do that?
I think me personally changing would not offset an entire industry that's been an industry for decades.
Well, neither would, in the example that I gave you, it would also not offset it if we had a whole industry around doing the same thing to dogs. Me choosing to not do this to one dog wouldn't offset the industry. But as you would realize, it would mean everything to that dog.
Yeah.
So just like you, respect means not lying to them. Are those different than other as an object, or? There's a lot of weird people in this chat, huh? Species-specific diets. Jesus Christ, I haven't heard that in a while. You wanna have a conversation?
Sure.
How old are you?
26.
26. That's okay. Are you okay being live on YouTube?
Sure.
You wanna come over here so that you're in view? Maybe a little bit. Nice, love it.
What's up, man?
What's your name?
Talha.
Talha?
Nice to meet you.
I'm Chip.
What's your take?
Chip.
Chip.
Talha, I'm an animal rights activist. I'm here to speak up for animals.
Okay.
How do you feel about animals?
I like them. I have a cat of my own. So
You have a cat?
Yeah.
What's their name?
Neo,
Neo.
Yeah.
Boy or a girl?
a girl.
Girl. It's hard to say with Neo, huh? Neo can be both.
Yeah, I like Matrix, you could say.
Yeah. So Neo, a girl. How do you see Neo? Do you see her as an object, or do you see her as an individual?
I would say I see Neo almost as a person at his own.
Why almost?
We can communicate with each other, but we don't talk. But still, we can understand. I have the feeling that we understand each other.
Yeah.
There's so many times. So.
Do you think she has her own personality, her own wants, her own needs?
Of course.
Yeah. Are those different than other cats or other animals?
Probably.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know.
How should we treat cats? Like, for instance, is it okay to kill cats and use their bodies as punching bags?
It would be crazy if I said yes, but no.
But what if I specifically get them for that purpose, to fatten them up and then use their body as a punching bag?
Nah, I wouldn't like it. No.
Okay.
It's a bad idea.
Now here's a hypothetical scenario.
Yeah,
I mean, this was already a hypothetical
It's
scenario.
a bad idea.
Yeah, but let's imagine, I'm punching this cat that I did this. But let's just imagine hypothetically. Then I'm punching them, and how you have to learn to also do head bump, right? Sometimes in class.
Yeah.
And I do head bump, and somehow accidentally a piece of their body enters my mouth, and I eat them. Does that make it okay what I did to the cat because I ate them?
You eat them?
Yeah. Because
No.
a part of their body entered my mouth somehow, and then I eat them.
No. I think it's a weird question. No.
No. But what if I kill them to eat them? Is that okay?
Well, cats, no. It wouldn't be okay. I wouldn't like it.
Okay. Why would it not be okay to do it to a cat?
You've got enough meat in the world, man. Why kill a cat?
So if there's no meat in the world from any other animal,
Yeah.
you would be okay with killing cats?
Now that's a hard question.
You could always eat plant-based, right?
No, I couldn't.
You couldn't.
No, I couldn't.
So you would eat cats.
I would not eat cats. No.
But then where would you get the meat from? Humans? If there's only cats and humans on this planet, what would you do?
Well, I would eat plants.
You would eat plants. So you did
Yeah.
plant-based, right? So in a situation where cats' lives are on the line, you would respect them and you would eat plants. Or why is it that you don't think other animals deserve the same form of respect?
Well, that's a good question. I don't know. Never thought it that way.
Yeah. Like, do you think that a cat chose to be born that way? Like a
No,
cat?
of course not. But we're so used to eat cow or chicken, you know.
Yeah, we're used to it. But if you think about it from their perspective,
Yeah.
they never chose to be born in the body that they're born in. And yet we say your body's shape is that of somebody that I can kill. Therefore, I will kill you,
The
right?
same way my parents, I never choose to be born, but they say whatever they want to say about my life.
Yeah. But
So
your parents don't control your life, do they? I hope not.
no,
No. But if they did, it would be unfair towards you, wouldn't it?
it would be unfair for me.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. And when we bring these animals into existence, we control their lives and we control their death process also. We kill them. We kill them as babies and all for a product we don't need. Is that fair?
No.
No. What do you
Yeah.
think your responsibility is in this matter?
For you to say not to eat meat, but that's easier said than done.
Yeah.
I think human beings are eating meat from the beginning of the evolution. So
But
it's
just-
hard to put it out.
I don't think you care about that, right? It's not like that impacts you on a day-to-day what humans have done thousands of years ago.
But I also like meat.
Can you come a little bit closer, by the way? Because you're
Sure.
okay. You also like meat, you say?
I like meat.
Yeah, but do you think that liking the taste of something justifies killing an innocent animal?
I'm not killing anyone.
No, but you're paying somebody
Just
to do it. You know what I mean.
Well, if I wouldn't eat it, somebody else gonna eat it. So
How does that work? Tell me. Is there somebody sitting behind you when you're going in the supermarket, waiting for you to see whatever product you don't buy so that they buy that product?
no,
They're just like sitting in your shadow.
no, but
Oh, you didn't buy that. I bought it. No.
no, but you understand what I'm saying. There are always gonna be meat in the world. You can.
Well, first of all, I don't think that's true. There isn't always going to be meat in the world. That's something that is just your opinion. I think it's going to change. It's going to be could be plant-based meat, could be lab-grown meat, but we're not always going to be doing this to animals because it's highly unproductive. So we're probably going to stop for
I
that
think we
reason.
should care first about humans before the animals.
Sure, but let's before we go there, let's tackle this idea that it's always going to be this way. It's probably, even if it is always going to be this way, your impact is that of around 100 animals each year, right? So imagine if it were just one cat per year, right?
Yeah.
You have one cat, you care for them, you understand their perspective.
Yeah.
Thousands of cats die every day. If that one cat died, you understand that their life matters to them.
Of course, yeah.
It's the same for all these other animals. Their life matters to them. It's wrong to us for us to just assume that they're just like an object or something that we can just take their life away from them because their life matters to them.
I get it.
So even if you
But
save
I'm-
one animal out of 1 billion animals, it's still a lot. Well, it's 90 billion animals per year. It's still way better than anything else.
But I'm a selfish guy. I want to eat meat. I eat meat.
Okay.
That's it.
Is this like are you like just have excuses to brought up or?
No, I'm making excuses to just keep eating meat
Yeah.
because
Why do you make excuses for this? Because the innocent animals deserve to live.
I'm not gonna eat plant-based. I don't like it. I tried it.
Yeah.
It's not my thing.
Yeah. Yeah. But do you really think that pleasure justifies violence?
And not really.
No, but your actions say otherwise. When you say for my own pleasure, it's okay.
I didn't say it was a good thing.
Also, you think it's wrong to consume animal products?
And from my perspective, it's not.
Okay, so then do you think pleasure justifies violence? I don't know why we went out this whole rant because like it felt like you had a point, but you didn't have any point because we just reached a contradiction, right? So if you don't think pleasure justifies violence,
Wait,
Why
wait a
continue?
minute. How you can say I don't have a point?
because
Where you got that?
because I asked you, does pleasure justify violence, and what did you say? Well, you never said that, and I said, but do you think it? You said it's no. You never said it's right, and when I asked you if it's right, you said, yeah, to you it is right. So why would you even say it? You never said it's right when I assumed correctly that you think it's right?
I can't follow you anymore.
Doesn't matter. I assume correctly that you think it's right. So the question remains, why do you think it's okay to cut the throat of an innocent animal? Maybe even a cat, a dog, or any other animal that did not choose to be born in the species that they're born in.
But
for
why
a
would
product
you
you don't
care
need.
if I eat meat or not?
I don't care what you do. Just to
I-
be clear, you can put in
I
your mouth
respect-
whatever you want,
I
right?
respect
You
that
can go
eat
around-
plant-based.
You can go
Respect
around eating bicycles for all I care. The problem is when you exploit an innocent animal to death. They don't, like you said about your cat, they don't have a voice. They cannot communicate. Neither do these other animals. They don't have a voice. They cannot communicate. Yet they scream in pain. They don't want to be exploited to death. And you are putting them in that position. That's why I have a problem with it. I don't care what you do.
It's just there's no logic to their. It's just deflection, isn't it? And just there's no sincerity. That you don't even try and be sincere, Clyde. Look at this one. Massive respect as always to the UGS team for bringing this one to light. Shout out to UGS team, Bleeding Heart, Esau, Shelly Mo, A1000, Kaylee, and the last but not least, Jake in the Hood Clark. And Onions, and it's just there's just no, you don't even try. And I mean, it is just shame on all the people that have been witness to this that have not even tried to care about what you are here for, why you are here, what you are doing. And that's what half this work is there's it's a multifaceted work. I just thought I'd type your name into the into one of my drives and see what it came up with. Actually, so to go through them all. Wow, pretty disgusting what that troll Jake said in the chat. Justice Lebanon 1. Really sorry, Kaylee. I've just realised the person I called a disgusting troll is actually your fiance, Jake Clark. My mistake. I thought it was some brain dead moron. Always the drama queen. Bleeding Heart must have worn out a couple of sets of curtains. I had a quick listen, but couldn't stand listening to all of the whining. Nothing worse than gossiping drama queens. It's just really sad. How do we go through these? Yeah, look at this. It's just so. You just. The only option is for you to hand yourself in. Otherwise, you just keep coming every day and just writing yawn, moron. Look how many blahs. Blah 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 blah. Yawn yawn yawn. Still wants justice for the Lebanon 1. Said every day to vote single-handedly. Oh my god. Totally unemployable, you two, says the mouse. It's just fucking ridiculous. Shit, 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 shit. Variety is the spice of life. You are just so deranged. How do we go through these pictures without clicking off? Click right, click right. I thought I could go through them. Go right. I'll click the right buttons. Usually it gives me an option to click to the side. Might be because I'm screen sharing. Here's where you commented to Ricky Dearman. Good, and I hope you stop Kaylee Einarv as well. A lot of people are trying to stop both of them, but we don't really know what to do. and they just seem to broadcast the videos with impunity. Ricky wrote to you, are you from the UK? I have won every single court case in the past 9 out of 10 years, or 9 to 10 years, with people getting up to 9 years in jail. I'm 100% innocent. When the evil ex said that I was going to their school doing those crazy lies, she didn't know that I was actually over 5,000 miles away, thus in Los Angeles and Hollywood, acting on my 4th and 5th movie, of which I was found innocent as I could prove where I was. That didn't come up in the court as to why you were innocent, allegedly, you know, why. That's not the reason they used to cover it up at all, Ricky, you fucking mug. He was already found guilty before in the high courts. No, I wasn't. I will look to get him arrested again and get him in jail. I think that the police know where he lives, as they are looking at getting him arrested again before what he is doing now illegally. Illegally. Where is it? What are their accounts on here so I can show it to the police, etc. By the way, myself and other people keep reporting Kaylee Ainarv to YouTube for playing the videos. Sometimes they take her channel down. She has lost loads of channels, but she just keeps coming back with a new channel. Oh dear. Of course. Somebody writes here, why did you delete your comment? Because I do have to know and understand your actual situation on your messages. Thus, if you know that I am always honest and true and very kind and loving in my entire life, also what you mentioned about something in my acting that you were wrong based on your understanding of it. They write, yeah, because what an honest, kind and loving man would say 100% of the time. Get the fuck. It's a GTFO, get the fuck out. With your D-list acting, you might make it big while in Hollywood. You fit right in with them. Yeah, because that's... Oh, it's the same comment. YouTube does that sometimes, isn't it? Post twice. To read... Oh god, I don't think I read this one. My children had over 200 real pedos sending them porn via Facebook, and they were adding my daughter to sex groups on Facebook. I don't think your daughter was even on Facebook. Yeah, fuck it. And if that happened, that's your fault, Ricky, you ridiculous mug. Not that she could be found on there anyway. Like, you know? This is just the narrative you and your hoaxed cronies yeah, I won't read them all. It's loads and loads. When have I laughed at you? Yeah, I'm laughing. It's not laughing with your comments though. It's like you. It's a mockery of your. Like I'm laughing at the ridiculous, clutching, desperation. But I shouldn't. It is a type of Schadenfreude in a way. It's like, you know, your misfortune or your. I'm grateful that I don't know how you describe it, but it's, you know, it's human. But that's all I really wanted to show you today was that clip today, Kaylee. It's just how that woman just it's just a great example of the whole, if the world can't do it, why should I change? And how he used cheating as an example was very clever. But I will just get on with other work for now, and I don't think there's any point in me hanging about. And going for any more of Clyde's comments. We've all seen them. We've all been there. And your other ones, yeah, I mean, thank you. I mean, there's just AJ and Clyde. Let's see what AJ and Clyde did. See, look at this lol, and lol. You're in a loop. You're literally in a loop. The dots, and the exclamation marks. This is one of the longest messages I've seen AJ write when he gets really excited about details. This was the 7th of June when it was really heating up with the Alex Jones front. He was really looking strong in his position. Sarcasm. It's quite a bracket sarcasm. I see. It's just blah 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 blah. Okay. Thank you all. Speak to you soon, baby. I still love everybody. Keep shining. Let that good light burst out from within.